Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rita Maglasang, your public speaker for today. During my free time, I usually scrolling up and down my social media accounts for new updates, announcements, and also for entertainment. And my attention was caught by this caption, "What has Nadine to her two kids?" and Kylie Versosa speaks about her silent battle with depression by Tony Talks of Tony Gonzaga YouTube channel. And it gave me an idea that fits for my speech, which is mental health awareness. And I would like to ask a question. Is your mental health is in a good condition right now? Recently, are you feeling sad, lost, and hopeless? Are you now in a situation that you are asking yourself worth? I hope it's not. Today, I will share with you some useful and information about mental health. Although many people assume that mental health is something only a mental illness that doesn't struggle with, but it is something that really affects our soul. According to the World Health Organization, mental health is defined as the state of well-being in which every individual realizes his or her own potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to her or his community. And it is very important to know about this because it affects every aspect of our life. The signs of mental health may not always be as obvious as we expect. Some of the signs include changes in appetite, eating too much or not eating enough, changing of sleep patterns, sleeping too much or not sleeping enough, changes in mood, you are irritable and overall unhappy, struggling to focus, becoming no joy with the things was usually you find joy. The most common types of mental illness include mood disorders, anxiety, personality disorders, psychotic disorders, eating disorders, trauma-related disorders such as post-traumatic stress disorders, and substance abuse disorders. The Philippine World Health Organization's Special Initiative for Mental Health conducted in the early part of 2020 shows that at least 3.6 million Filipinos suffer from one kind of mental, neurological, and substance use disorder. Remember, mental health is something that should be taken serious. And now, you have been informed a bit more about mental health. I recommend that we shall start actively working to better our mental health and overall being. Before I end, I will leave this quote: a healthy mind makes a healthy body. Good day, everyone. This speech is all about, should children under 13 be allowed on social networking sites? In today's society, social media networking sites like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter play a huge part in our lives. These websites are usually we use for communicating with our families, friends, co-workers, and relatives that we don't often see. Social networking sites is also a great way of connecting others having the same interests and can lead us to a better and stronger relationships. Additionally, it helps us to share our thoughts and feelings with one another and open for the possibilities for sharing and also learning. However, children are getting sucked into these sites younger and younger. Many studies shows that using social media becomes a risk to children and even adolescents. According to the clinical report from American Academy of Pediatrics, most risks fall into peer-to-peer, inappropriate content, and lack of understanding of online privacy issues. Researchers of Iranian Journal of Public Health, they have proposed a new phenomenon called Facebook depression. It is defined as depression that develops when preteens and teens spend great deal of time on social media sites, such as Facebook, and then begin to exhibit classic symptoms of depressions. Many reasons as to why social media websites must have age restrictions. Today's generation, age restrictions on social media platforms are in place to keep kids safe because they are too young to understand the implications of their posts or effectively handle malicious and dangerous situations. At least, we can prevent children to the possibility of negative results, such as anxiety, depression, and many more. Before I end, I will leave this quote by Tarana Burke that social media is not a safe space. That is why we should restrict children under 13 on social media networking sites. Good day, everyone. I will bring you with the topic Why I Miss My Childhood. People have different experiences during their childhood days. There are moments that you're always trying to look back how precious those memories back then. This speech, I will answer this question, why I miss my childhood. First, when I was in grade 1, I am the type of student who is very naughty. One time, it was 12 noon lunch break and it was a heavy rain, so I was this makulit na bata. So I told my classmates to take shower under the rain. So the best thing happened when our advisor came back. We are all wet and we all do sitting on the air. And our teacher asked, "Who started this?" And amazingly, they all blamed at me. Oh, wow. Hence the consequence, guess what? Our teacher picked me to memorize the story of the wolf and the 7 little goats. And that's how I started to join a contest of declamation. And because of my teacher's long patience, honestly, I won. Second, I miss my childhood days because every recognition day, I have a new pair of sandal, new dress, and new pants. But now, okay, let's just not talk about it. Third, I miss my childhood days because I am a collector back then. I have 1,000 pieces of rubber bands. I have Naruto, Dragon Ball, Hello Kitty, and many more stickers. I have one bottle of Coca-Cola full of marbles. And lastly, I miss my childhood because back then I was even taller than my male classmates. And now, okay, let's not talk about it again and please don't even try to ask my height. Please. If I only could, I would give everything to return those days, even though for a couple hours. I just want to punch those who read my diary. And that's all. Thank you.